Unbelievable. Well, we're on Woke Watch tonight on the show. You might be a racist if you've ever sent a funny GIF using a black person. Yes, you might be a racist. According to CNN, you might be a racist. You've been using digital blackface.
Well, in CNN's defense, they were sharing an article from Teen Vogue.
Teen Vogue from 2017.
Yes.
Right.
And so they're bringing this back up as like a new way to tell you that, yes, yeah. And to also sort of remind give you us. Tenets of your woke religion.
Yes, and remind us of, like, if you do this, remember, this is the new standard. So here's CNN. Here is their article. If you're white and you've posted a GIF or a meme of a black person to express a strong emotion, you may be guilty of wearing digital blackface, writes John Blake Analysis. What's digital blackface, CNN writes? And why is it wrong when white people use it? If you're white and you've posted a GIF or a meme of a black person to express a strong emotion, you may be guilty of wearing digital blackface.
It's this idea of cultural appropriation, that if there's something that's funny, the black race is the only one can take credit for it or share it because they do have a shared humor that you are not welcome into. And I really like, in the book War on the West, what's his name? The author, Douglas Murray, he talks about how, like, there's no distinction between your intention. So if you share something that you think is funny, it could be cultural appreciation, not cultural appropriation. But there's no room for that because the woke mob's religion has to tell you your intention, is that you are intending to embody blackness and pretend you're funny by association.
Right. It's ridiculous. So according to CNN, digital blackface is when you share a meme of a black person and you're not black, and thus appropriating something funny that does not belong to you, according to CNN. So the explanation goes, right?
Yes.
And because, as one writer explains it, you're not posting these things in the spirit of shared sentiment. No, instead, you're trying to embody blackness. Oh, I didn't realize that. So if you're not black, you shouldn't do that. So to which Morgan Freeman said this and rolled his eyes. He said, come on, you're kidding. For instance, a few weeks ago, Natalie was arguing with our kids and I heard her from the other room. So I sent her this GIF, right? So
shouldn't have done that.
I shouldn't have done that, apparently. Like, I use this one all the time.
No, what you should have done is come and yell at the kids for me, and then you'll be my hero, and I don't have...
No, I'd rather send you this, because I'm like, I want to hear this. I want to sit back, and I'm going to use this black guy in a sweater vest and popcorn, and I think it's funny.
I didn't like that.
So I guess, according to CNN, that makes me a racist because this guy eating popcorn is black. So that's digital blackface. Perhaps instead I should have sent this one.
But a black person should not send that one.
So a black person can't send like a Stephen Colbert meme?
Shouldn't, I suppose.
But they can send a black person eating popcorn.
I suppose.
Perhaps here's a better meme to describe CNN. I think we could all send this one, which is CNN as a dumpster fire. CNN today, the published ratings today is the worst ratings in their history. CNN is a dumpster fire waiting to happen, or it's already happening.
I don't know why. I mean, I really want to watch them not ask good questions about COVID.
Yeah.
And the Twitter files. I enjoy that.
Anyway, I just wanted to share that. I think it's amazing, but this is the kind of stuff. And so someone earlier asked me in a newsletter response today, like, why would you want to promote this? And we're like, we're not promoting it. This is a war on wokeness. Like, by drawing awareness to it, by shedding light on it,
yeah,
you can stop it.
You can't respond to it unless you've given it some thought, and I don't like sort of these throwaways like, oh, go woke, go broke. Like, I hear it, I see it, but I think that this kind of thing, if someone's really going to be like, you shouldn't have sent that meme, because of this, then maybe you have to give it some thought. Like, we shouldn't just throw everything out, but think about how you would actually, because, like I said, there are plenty of things that you can share that don't belong to your culture, that you can share for appreciative reasons. But, the woke mob telling you that your intention, they know your intention and you don't, is an important, I think, response. So.
There's a great meme that kind of goes around every now and then. I see it. If next time I see it, I'll grab it and share it with you. But it's like this woman on Twitter calling out. She's like, if you're not from a culture that celebrates Lunar New Year, then you should not be celebrating Lunar New Year. And like kind of just goes off with this little tangent. And right underneath that, there's a guy from China that's like, as someone from a culture that celebrates Lunar New Year, I invite all of you to come join Lunar New Year. It's like, bam.
That's great. That's funny.
Thank you so much for watching this segment here at Redacted. We are live every day at 4 p.m. Eastern time, trying to share the stories that the mainstream media will not cover. You should also come over and join our community of Redacted Rebels over at redacted.inc. That's our private locals community where we can share exclusive content that we simply cannot share here on YouTube. Come over and join the rebellion together right now by going to redacted.inc. We'll see you next time.